Yes guys, Tate from Arsenal Active, back again with another video. Today I'm previewing the up and coming Arsenal United game taking place this Saturday at 5:30, so come on boys. So obviously last time out we beat Huddersfield 5-0 in a quite convincing display. I thought first half, obviously we got that early goal through Lacazette, good finish from him. But then for the rest of the half we sort of stumbled a bit. We sort of lacked that cutting edge and went into the break 1-0. And then Lacazette went off and he's actually been ruled out for this game this Saturday with a groin injury. Apparently he might be out for quite a while. So hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully he just misses this Saturday's game. Because we're a lot more potent and we're a lot better with him in the side. But anyway, yeah, 1-0 at half time, and we're all thinking, oh, is this typical Arsenal, dominate possession, but then we might concede on the counter attack. And in the second half, Huddersfield did actually do quite well, forced check-ins, 2 big saves before it was the Ozil show. Ozil sort of turned up for about 5 or so minutes and absolutely killed the game. 2 assists, 1 goal, and that was job done really. Obviously, Alexis scoring and Drew getting a brace capped off a good performance, but there was some defensive frailties there, to say the least, so we have to get rid of them. And obviously if we look at United, they beat Watford 4-2 on Tuesday, and they're 4 points above us in the league and are sitting in second place. Obviously they're a bit similar boat to us. We're not going to win the league, they're not going to win the league this season. City are dominant, so I do feel like this is actually quite an even matchup. Obviously they do have a lot of dangerous players, the likes of Pogba, Martial, who's been playing very well this season, and Rashford can cause issues. But the one is a bit Lukaku. I think if he turns up, he can have numerous problems, although he doesn't have a great record against the top 6. And we know what Mourinho's going to do. He's going to turn up and he's going to park the bus. We all know it. They're going to play for that draw, play for a goal on the counter-attack, but they won't dominate possession like they normally would at home. But yeah, they will sit back, and I think that plays into our hands a little bit. But it will be down to Lukaku for them. Will he have a good game? If he does, then he can cause us issues, but I'm not sure he will, because he's not actually of the highest calibre, especially when he plays against that top 6. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens from him. Obviously we can only look at our game. Obviously I said Lacazette's out, so that is a massive blow. But I do think we can actually get at them. Last season we won 2-0 there. 1-2-0. Who scored? Xhaka scored the first one, and Welbeck scoring the second at home. And obviously away from home we drew 1-0. It's not actually the worst results against them last season. And then soon before that at the Emirates we won 3-0. Absolutely destroyed them in 20 minutes. We were already 3-0 up. So hopefully it's a similar display this time. And I feel like that can happen. If we start Ozil and Sanchez and they're on top form, we know we can beat anyone. It's just going to be who's going to fill in that striker role. I think that is massive. I would personally like to see Danny Welbeck come in. I feel like he has that attacking prowess, has a lot of pace, can get in behind the United back line and also score headers and be a bit of an aerial threat. We saw him score a header against them last season. Has actually got a decent record playing against his former club, so hopefully he'll start. That's what I'd like to see, but it's going to be massive. Can we put in a performance like we did against Spurs, like we did against Huddersfield? Kept a clean sheet, got a goal early in both those games. So hopefully it can be similar on Saturday. And I was quite confident, but now I'm a bit less so. But having won our last 12 Premier League home games, that is the best run currently in the Premier League, and our best run ever at the Emirates. And if we win on Saturday, we equal our joint best run when we were at Highbury and we won 13 league games on the bounce, home league games that was. So yeah, it looks like we have made a bit of a fortress, and United don't really like playing at the Emirates, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens. This is a massive game. We know we have to win, and hopefully we will win. Obviously going on to my lineup, in goal, Czech, played really well against Huddersfield, no questions asked there. Back 3, we know what's going to happen. It's going to be Koscielny, Mustafi and Monreal. When those two have started in 7 games, they've only conceded 1 goal, so give them credit where credit's due. Right wing back, Bellerin. I'd like to see him get forward a bit more, but we're going to have to wait and see. Middle of the park, now I would go Granit Xhaka. A bit sloppy against Huddersfield, but we know he can actually pick off the midfield and dominate the midfield like we have seen him do at times, and especially what he did against Spurs a few weeks ago. Then next to him, Alan Ramsey, can't complain, played very well this season and almost would have been man of the match if it wasn't for Ozil against Huddersfield. Left wing back Kolasinac, with his crosses, I'd like to see them improve. I think that's the side of his game which needs to improve. But apart from that, no real complaints. Right wing, we know who goes there, Mesut Ozil. He has to turn up. People question about his consistency. We all know his quality, but will he turn up on this one? I think he will. Big game from you, Ozil. Left wing, Alexis Sanchez scored on Wednesday. Scored that vital penalty away at Turf Moor last weekend. So he'll go straight back in there. Not up top, like I said, Danny Welbeck. I'd like to see him come into the fold. I think he's got the power and the pace to really threaten that United back line, which hasn't been the greatest this season. So that's my lineup. Now, score prediction, what's it going to be? I'm nervous about this one. My head is telling me don't be too confident like a lot of other fans are, but my heart is telling me a win, and I'm going to go for a win. I think we will win by 2-0 with Danny Welbeck and Alexis Sanchez getting on scoreline. Let me know what you guys think. Will we win this one? We need to win this one. If we win it, we go a point behind them, and maybe we can catch them the weekend after. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Put the poll card just up there. Will we win this one? It's massive. It's back at the Emirates. Remember to watch my match day vlog and leave all your comments in the comments below. Come on, Arsenal. Do not let us down.